Welcome to The Real Deal.
Your go-to podcast for insider info on the real estate market in Brevard County.
I'm Christina Geiger, your host and broker and owner of GT Realty.
Today we are focusing on the effects that an election has on the real estate market.
Joining me are some of my talented agents. I will let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Amy Steiger. I have been in the real estate business since 2010 and with GT Realty for the last 2 years.
Hi, I'm Rick Skidmore, the newest member to the GT Realty team. Over 20 years experience in business relations, development, and negotiations has transferred well for me into the industry.
Hi, I'm Lauren Snyder. I've been in real estate and with GT Realty for 7 months.
Today we'll explore how this year's election is affecting the market and how it affects buyers and sellers and how to navigate these changes. Let's get started. So historically, the election causes this response in buyers primarily, where it holds close, basically money. You're not making any large decisions. It is an uncertain time. So let's see how that's affecting our market right here in Brevard County. So what are you guys kind of experiencing? I know that we've talked about this. Let's talk about what are buyers doing right now? What are you guys kind of seeing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like buyers are doing. A lot of buyers are doing nothing. Like you said, it's really normal in this kind of situation. People don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of uncertainty. So they're just saying, we're just going to wait. It's a wait and see right now. They're in that kind of holding pattern, I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I mean, it's like everybody's in a standoff, like we talked about earlier, the buyers and the sellers. Nobody's sure what to do. They're not sure what to expect with the change that's coming, with what president's going to be put in office, and it's kind of like we're in a holding pattern. That could be good or bad though, because a lot of times we've seen in past elections, after an election does happen, it accelerates the markets pretty quickly, and then you might miss out on a good opportunity.
And honestly, in the past, it is never, it's basically, it doesn't matter who wins the election. It is the unknown is now solved. So now people can go and they can resume their lives and they can start doing the purchases that they have been wanting to do. So the question is though, it's like, once you recognize, I guess that is your, human behavior is to not make those moves. I mean, it's kind of wise for you to go ahead and make the move now because inventory is high. Why not just go ahead, push forward, know that once the election rolls around that everybody's going to feel more comfortable no matter what it is, and they're going to go ahead and you're going to be in there with everybody else that's now going to be buying.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't agree more with that. And really, traditionally elections don't have this huge of an impact, but this is anything but a traditional election this year. This is a very different kind of election we're experiencing, so I think that we're seeing even more of it this year than we usually have.
Yes, it's definitely very interesting times that we are all facing.
For sure.
Yes.
Like you said, with the inventory being so high though, I think there's no better time to look for a deal. There's no better time to negotiate because there's not a lot of movement and people are willing to offer concessions, and there's a lot of price reductions, and you can certainly ask for more than what you would in a fast moving market.
Well, and as soon as, they start making changes on these interest rates, which we know that, this is really sparking what's going to spark people to go back.
Today is the
So
Fed meeting.
why are you waiting? Why are you waiting so that you're in there with everybody else, basically? So, we've talked about making that move, but right now you can definitely have your choice of properties. I mean, that's what's great is that we are at a very high, inventory right now. And why not just go ahead and just get your foot in the water, basically.
Yeah.
So, and from the seller standpoint, what's difficult is that everything is so expensive right now. So of course they're wanting to get top dollar. It is their primary investment. So we're really not seeing many people as far as sellers that are wanting to back down traditionally. I mean, are you guys kind of seeing the same thing? You've got a sale that's happening on Friday.
Yeah. With the price of the home, it's really up in the air. A lot of sellers kind of have a different opinion of what they think their house is worth and what it actually is worth, and also market value right now. So.
Well, we've been in such a high market for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been several years of being in a very high market, and I think that people are it's hard to let that go. It's hard to get out of that mindset. It's hard to come to realization that there's some change on the horizon.
different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I recently just had to tell a seller this week, we've had several people come with the same offer for your house. Ultimately, the buyer does determine the value of the house, and you really have to kind of just encourage, the sellers that basically the buyers are speaking.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
And while I do agree that most of our sellers aren't wanting to reduce price because they're still wanting that high price, and we're seeing sellers too that bought when things were really high, so they're wanting to get their money back, but you know, we are seeing more price reductions than we've seen in years. I mean, I haven't seen price reductions in years, and we're seeing it now. Almost every day I'm seeing at least a few houses on that hot sheet that are showing price reductions.
And creative concessions that are starting to be offered.
Yes, absolutely.
It's time for GT Realty's Home of the Month.
Hi, I'm Amy Steiger with GT Realty. Welcome to 1868 Player Circle. I can't wait to show you this great 3-2 in a fabulous neighborhood. Come on in. As you enter this home, one of the first things you notice is this great space. The great room is really great. And I want you to also take a look at the floors. Beautiful tile floors throughout the entirety of the home. As you come through the great room, we come to this fabulous kitchen. So I love these counters. We have quartz counters in this kitchen. We have updated stainless appliances with a double oven. And we have soft close and custom cabinetry. This house really utilizes the space well and gives you creative spaces that you can decide what you want to do with them. So this is a great example here. This is a little spot right off the kitchen, could be used as a home office or maybe a homeschooling area or maybe a wine or coffee bar. As we talk about space in this house, we have to talk about this area. So this is a great porch out here that they've enclosed and it's under air. So this could be used as a fourth bedroom. It could be additional living space, home office, home gym. Let your imagination run wild. This home's master bedroom features a suite with a very nice size walk-in closet and a beautifully updated ensuite bathroom.
So so basically our consensus is that, buyers now is the time. Don't wait till after the election, don't wait. That is kind of, buying is always a good investment as far as real estate is concerned. We have our ups and downs, we've got our peaks and valleys, but ultimately it is one of the best decisions that you'll ever make.
Yeah, and with the high volume right now, it's certainly the best time there's no offer not worth offering, there's no ask not worth asking, because anything's possible right now.
Thank you so much for tuning in for today's Real Deal.
If you enjoyed the episode, you can find us at gtrealtyfl.com or on social media at gtrealtyfl.
We'll see you again next month for more insider tips on everything real estate.
Hope everyone enjoyed the show. Have a good day.
You.
I start